Welcome to Trust Show, where facts matter, evidence speaks, and justice takes center stage.
Your Honor, I'm here suing the defendant for $800 because I was trying to adopt a dog, and unfortunately I did not apparently pass due to a home inspection.
Okay. How did you come to meet Miss Smith's acquaintance?
I went to her shelter at Heart and Paws, hoping to look for a companion. I unfortunately live alone, but I do work at home, so I have a lot of time to myself, so I was hoping to find a nice little friend.
And did you find a nice, friendly fur baby?
Yes, I did, actually. His name is Barney. He is a Chihuahua Terrier mix, actually. And
very cute.
He reminded me a lot of a dog I had growing up when I was just me and my mom. And unfortunately, she passed away earlier this past year.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so this also was going to be somewhat of an emotional support animal, it sounds like, as well.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit, too. Okay. So you meet Miss Smith. She's got a shelter that she runs and operates. You identify a dog you want to adopt.
Yes.
And then what happens?
Went through the proceedings as usual, meet the dog, get an emotional connection. I thought we did. He's very adorable, pretty smart dog, all things considered.
Smart because he made a connection with you, I assume.
He knows a good personality. And Miss Smith, she had a home inspection for me, make sure that everything was safe at the home.
Okay.
I, of course, prepared as such. I got a food dish, some toys, a dog bed, got some fencing.
So you
for the yard.
purchased the materials that would make a home for the dog?
Yes.
And you have receipts for this, I'm sure?
I do indeed, actually.
Okay, please give your whole folder, please, to Elijah, so I can take a look. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure.
First, let's see what this cute dog Barney looks like. I'm told we can see a photo of Mr. Barney here. Oh, very, very cute. Very cute indeed. Okay, so we've got this cute dog, and I do see here that you have provided a receipt for the supplies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then I see there were some finances exchanged here to Miss Smith in the amount of $600 total. Looks like this was for vaccinations that the dog would need, the procedure to get the dog neutered, just standard things, right? The actual adoption fees themselves, and you made a generous $200 donation, it looks like, to the Rescue Support Fund.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this correct? Okay, great.
Correct.
Ms. Smith, let me get you in here. So it sounds like this man is doing any and everything to acquire the ownership of this dog. Where does this go wrong?
Well, unfortunately, it does sound like it and on paper. However, he did not do the bare necessities of repairing his fence. His outdoor fence was not repaired. I personally do home inspections for all of my dogs before I allow them to be adopted, and he knew this going into it. We set up an appointment 2 weeks in advance. He had plenty of time to get his home ready. Called him before, he confirmed. I showed up with the dog, went into the home fully expecting to be able to hand the dog over to Mr. Willis. And unfortunately, I found things that, I couldn't allow the dog to stay at the home.
Okay, now you've cited the broken fence, ma'am,
Yes.
but in addition to that, what else are we talking about that was so non-compliant?
There were chemicals under the sink, and the sink is one of those that is easy to open. It pops open. I walked by it, and it popped open. So I saw the chemicals and, made the comment right away, this is not acceptable. The dog could get into it, and it could be fatal.
Here's the thing, though, Ms. Smith. I'm going to ask you what I'm sure everybody in this courtroom is wanting to know. Why not allow Mr. Willis, who seems to be so willing and able, to remedy those challenges?
Well, at my particular shelter, we do things a little differently. We do go through a process of speaking to anyone that's interested in adopting a dog first. We let them know. There is a list that he was given that I do have.
Okay, give your whole evidence folder, please, to Elijah. So I just want everybody to know what I'm looking at. This is quite a list, okay? Quite lengthy. It's got, I don't know, this is 30 things almost on here. And a lot of this he wasn't compliant with because he just proved it, ma'am. Food and water bowls for the dog, collar, harness, leash, bed, toys, crates. So he's done everything on the supplies. And he certainly seemed to be a very positive attitude by way of that and very committed to making sure this dog is kept in a nice, safe environment. The only two things you're citing seem to really be this dog-proofing column, okay? Why not give the man an opportunity to repair that? Ms. Smith?
Our organization has a strict policy. We can't just keep going back and forth to the home to inspect. So what we do is if a person fails inspection, which less than 10% of the people that apply for a dog at my organization actually fail their inspections. Most people are prepared, because they really want a dog.
Well, you say that, but Mr. Willis has also provided the court with evidence of another review from another one of your patrons, and she talks about that she was really excited to adopt through Hearts and Paws Rescue as well, but she had a disappointing experience. She says that she too paid the $600 in fees before the home inspection, and afterwards she was told that, guess what? Her home was also unsafe because windows didn't have any safeguards. She says that was never even mentioned up front, which I don't actually see that on the list here, and that you were judgmental and you were really harsh, and that you kept her money and said that she was just out of luck, ma'am. So you're saying that he's an outlier, but it looks like this is congruent to how you run your business.
May I defend myself with that a little bit?
Please.
I am here to represent my dogs. I do not give customer service very greatly to the people that come in to purchase the dogs.
I understand that, ma'am, but if it's an impossible bar, then this might be a fraudulent business is what I'm getting to, because this is not just voluntary out the kindness of our hearts. These people are paying you almost $1,000, okay? You also conveniently have this very strict no return policy. So what gives, Ms. Smith?
Well, so the money that is given to the nonprofit organization is given to all of the animals. Not all of the animals are adopted. Some of the animals stay with us for many, many years. Running the organization is quite expensive, and we do give people a second chance. We do.
Well, you didn't seem like you gave Mr. Willis. Mr. Willis, did you get a second chance on your home inspection?
I had believed I was getting a second chance because on the initial visit she pointed out the gaps in the fence, so I obviously wanted to fix that immediately.
And did you fix it?
Almost like within the hour, actually.
Oh, so you did have it immediately repaired?
Yes.
She's saying, though, that you got a second chance, but you're disputing that.
I was not given a second chance, no.
Ms. Smith?
If he were to wait an additional 2 years, we do.
2 years?
Yes, we do have that policy. We have that.
2 years is not a reasonable amount of time.
I would also like to add that when I called, or when I got back to the shelter, Mr. Willis called me, and he wanted to set up his next home inspection.
Yes, the second chance that you told us that you gave him.
The second chance.
Yes.
And he became so heated and so angry with me that I told him there was no second chance because of his attitude. I cannot give one of my babies to someone that has such a awful.
Now, you're talking about he was angry and had a horrible attitude. I got to tell you, Ms. Smith, I'm not seeing that type of energy from this man. And I don't know that anybody in this courtroom is. This man seems calm, cool, and collected. So if anybody seems to have more of a chip on their shoulder with a little bit more of an attitude, Ms. Smith, it might be you, ma'am. Why not give this man his money back?
On our website, verbally, we let everyone know that we are a nonprofit organization. The money is not refundable. It is not refundable. We have lots and lots of expenses, and to give back money for, that's why we try to prepare.
But that's the very nature of a deposit, ma'am. 9 out of 10 times when somebody makes a deposit with an expected outcome, and that outcome, for whatever the reason, barring something exceptional, is not delivered, that's the essential nature of the refundable aspect of the deposit. And you're telling this court, ma'am, that you just arbitrarily decided because you just wanted to decide that such a refund is not available when he didn't get the outcome.
Well, we don't actually call it a deposit. It's a donation.
But it's sounding like a donation scam, ma'am. I'm just going to tell you straight up. This is sounding like a straight up nonprofit hustle dressed up as something warm and fuzzy. If you're not going to approve somebody to be good enough for your beloved fur babies, that is your prerogative. You are correct on that. However, you don't then also get to keep the financial investment that they made in good faith to have such an outcome without giving them an opportunity to remedy. The court finds this unconscionable. Therefore, the court rules in full favor of the plaintiff, for the full amount asked. $800 to the plaintiff. That is my ruling.
All rise.
Judge Ebony has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $800.
I'm appreciative of the court for committing to a broken heart.
Any final thoughts?
Well, like we say at the shelter, life is right.
The verdict may be delivered, but the conversation doesn't end here. Share your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe to Trust Show, and join us for the next case. Until then, let justice be heard.